Everyone says recruiting is about talent. It's not. I built an entire recruiting machine from scratch just to prove this. It's about effort, it's about consistency, not necessarily who hits the ball the farthest or throw the fastest. My name is Evan Mendoza and I played 7 years of professional baseball between the St. Louis Cardinals and San Diego Padres. I went through the college recruiting process, landed a D1 scholarship, and I was overlooked too in high school. Now I help high school baseball players through that exact process, and we helped over 200 players throughout this process. And after retiring, I built this entire outreach system and strategy to reach out to these college coaches so it works on autopilot 24/7 without me. So that way my players are able to get real exposure to college baseball coaches. So let's start off, why did I even build this recruiting strategy? Well, I really wanted to prove that any player of any caliber has the opportunity to get in front of college coaches. No matter what type of connections I had or they had, it is their responsibility to reach out to these college coaches and initiate these conversations. And taking back to my high school years, I had no database and I had to create this from scratch. So I'm not just telling you about obviously what works for my students, I'm also telling you what worked for me back when I was in high school. And I didn't use any software, I didn't use any recruiting service database or anything fun like that. It was really just through elbow grease and hard work. So let's talk about how it actually works. So I've been able to develop my outreach system and strategies to effectively and efficiently reach out to these college coaches inside my college commitment blueprint. The most important aspect of really what we do and how it really works is after we click send, we're gonna be tracking who opens these emails in real time, who's clicking within our highlight video or on our social media profiles in real time, and then also who's responding in real time. And when I say real time, what does that mean? Well, within like 5 seconds, you'll be knowing exactly which college coaches are interacting with your email. And what I like to always say is when a college coach is raising his eyebrow about who Johnny is, right? I like to use Johnny as an example player, or let's just say Evan. Who is Evan? He's gonna click on that highlight video. He's gonna click on a perfect game profile or a social media profile, and we have to have those resources in place and that strategy in place to collect that information to see how far in the journey they truly are going. So this is an important aspect of how we go about the college recruiting process. Obviously, I have tons of other resources for my players. I have a college grading system for when you go on to these official visits to be able to grade out which offer you really think is going to be better off for you in your playing career. We also have email templates to make sure that we can personalize each and every one of these emails and also integrate my outreach system and strategies. And the best thing is for all my students, I walk through this process step by step so it's as clean cut as possible.
Real quick, if you have a son in 10th, 11th, or 12th grade who wants to play college baseball, listen up. At the Mendoza Baseball Academy, I built a triple play with the physical development, mental toughness, and a recruiting system that gets players noticed. And it's 100% remote, so no missed school, no wasted travel, just real results from home while your son works one-on-one with me. Click the link below to learn more and book a call with either myself or a team member today.
And by teaching this strategy to over 200 players, what did I truly learn? It's not about being the most talented player in the room. One of my students, Earhart, even mentioned he felt like he wasn't the best player on his team, but he got the attention and got noticed from college coaches because he knew how to reach out to these college coaches and he had a plan in place. Let's listen to Earhart right now. So yeah, talent might get you noticed once, but structure will give you or your player those opportunities time and time again. If you're ready to stop guessing in the whole college recruiting process and start taking action and start developing this recruiting strategy, you can go ahead and apply and book an eligibility review with either myself or one of my team members down below in the description. On our website, you'll see a video on explaining my triple play system approach. So that way you have a clear-cut understanding of who I am, what my program's all about, and how I could potentially help your player out. There is limited availability inside the triple play program because it does require my direct involvement for each and every one of my students. So roster spots are limited. So again, apply and book an eligibility review today and we'll walk through this exact process and also prove to you that it's not just pure talent. You truly just need a plan.